about it.
Say that to say this. Options aren't really there. It's not realistic. If you just look at the stats, like if we look up the stats right now, blackdemographics.com for the people out there, you can look it up. Yeah. The interracial marriage rate for black women is almost non-existent. These guys are not marrying y'all. They like to swirl with y'all. A black woman is every man's fantasy because to me, black women are unfadeable. Like a fit, feminine, friendly black woman is the top of the food chain of all women. Period. All women emulate black women's beauty standards, which is why BBLs are so crazy. But these guys aren't marrying y'all.
This is facts. A lot of black women act like they're gonna get upset at black men and then go over to white men and other ethnic groups. But they're not checking for you either.
Yeah, celebrity.
Male ass eater.
I beg your pardon?
Professional ass eater.
What?
Yes. You know, I got some celebrities.
So you done ate a plethora of celebrities? Who's some celebrities you ate?
I don't know if y'all can see, but...
Nigga, Bobby V?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yes.
You ate Bobby V so good that you tatted his name.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Tell your name so you know it's real.
What the hell are you talking about?
Facts. Okay, who else?
You trying to ruffle some feathers. Let's see, we got Cheney, we got... yeah, we got a lot. My goal is, you know, ESTG, 42W, you know, he just got out. So
Yeah, right?
I don't know if he had his either. But, you know, I will rank him dry.
Wow.
So.
What is your criteria for, like, the celebrity act?
It's supposed to be discreet, but now, so I don't know. But, I don't know. Just send me a DM on Instagram.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. But I really want to make it like an official thing. Like,
you need cheese
¿Cuándo? ¿Cómo que no? ¿Qué dice que vamos bien? ¿Qué dice que vamos bien? ¿Porque cuándo dice que bien?
I have to say, this one really got to me. It shouldn't take clips like this for people to realize the importance of fatherhood and how it can't be replaced by anything.
Those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? Vegas?
Any other questions?
Go.
I feel bad for the people down there in Georgia. Y'all done elected some loose-neck, ratchet woman who's just taking everything from y'all little community. But who's gonna check black women, right? Hit the subscribe button on your way out of the room. Also hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you're notified.
I don't know who the fuck been lying to women. We need to address the so-called homegirls who don't have a problem with nothing y'all doing, with you, how you act, what you're doing at all. The fuck niggas who lie and do anything just to get a bitch to fuck them or whatever the case may be. Shit is out of control. There's no discipline, there's no standard. Women talk to men like they gonna beat someone's ass. They not been beating ass, they ain't about none of that life. And they're not about none of that life, bro. Women talk slick and crazy as hell. And ain't no repercussions, ain't nothing.
He gonna take you to? What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, yeah, come on back over here because I need you to understand what time it is. A real lady is gonna be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. You don't reserve being lazy. You full out lazy. You have no reservations on that. But you want the men to make a reservation for a restaurant, but you don't reserve what's between your legs. You passing it out like candy. You ready to eat for everybody.
I'm gonna say this. As a woman, you should not be wasting your time with men that cannot give you money.
So wait a minute.
Remember, you're single, not stupid.
It's this kind of greedy mentality right here that's keeping so many women single. You're not just entitled to a man's money because you exist.
Get your car check. You won't get your dick check. Damn. And then get mad at us when your dick don't work. Don't get mad at me. That's your department. That's your department. That's real. Go get your dick check. Mm-hmm. And then go get your mind check. Mm-hmm. Stop showing up to Tinder dates expecting me to solve your fucking dilemma. I show up for dick and you throw me a Rubik's Cube of your fucked up ass shit. Like, I don't know why your daddy don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Your mind affects your dick. It affects your dick. It affects your dick. Do you think you're going to be walking around sad and depressed and your dick is just going to be out here wilding? No, it's not. It's sad like you. So take care of your dick.
What the fuck is
I really
Leslie
believe that's a
talking
lot
about?
of problems with these podcast dudes and these passport bros. Y'all don't know how to fuck a woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't shit. No, go learn how to fuck. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us. Because y'all don't know how to fuck. And you mad because we do.
Are y'all gonna tell her or should I? If a man's junk isn't working for you, it's probably because he's not attracted to you.
This tongue shows a lot of stress. Now, in addition, this tongue shows a very thick tongue coat with like a yellow hue to it, and the tongue coat is rather dry looking, right? But the tongue coat is very thick. So this usually means something called damp heat. So damp heat is when a person feels very lazy. All of a sudden, they feel kind of like greasy. Their skin feels greasy. Just everything feels kind of like greasy and unclean. And sometimes this could also manifest in certain symptoms such as like BO issue or frequent UTI, this kind of thing. So damp heat is definitely something that is very important to handle. And this is what I see in Cardi B's tongue.
So this man that's been trying to get me to go on a date with him for the longest time finally lost his shit today. He just messaged me and said, at some point, you're gonna have to stop being delusional in thinking that this man that you're waiting for actually exists. And just give me a shot, because what else are you gonna do but wait for your imaginary man? Is he telling the truth? Is he telling the truth? Are we delusional in our waiting? Is he telling the truth?
He's definitely telling the truth. Life will have a much harder and aggressive way of revealing that truth to you. You should take the advice.
Black men have left black women uncovered, which has made us step into our role.
And here we go.
Black women, we have to do better as far as how we respond to black men.
Absolutely. How we receive black
How
men.
we receive black
Come
men.
on,
It's
love
on
them.
both of us.
Yeah.
And I hate
How we love
when we
them.
hold ourselves accountable publicly. They'll say, "Oh, you're a pick me. You're a pick me. If you hold yourself accountable as that, me off. No, I'm not a pick me. I'm raising black boys.
If you
I'm
was.
trying to be better.
If you
Like,
was.
no.
After everything we've been through, I thank you for still picking up.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pick me, a
Everything
grateful
we've
pick
been
me.
through, bruh. Thank
I
you.
hate
Because it's so hard to not get chosen. I didn't get chosen by the job I wanted, the college I wanted, and now the best of those things is a black woman. I would quit my job and drop out of school for a black woman.
What the hell are you talking about?
So to be chosen by a black woman,
After all of this?
when at the
why
top
do
we
other black
appear
men
to
have
be
that?
so
What's
disposable,
wrong?
Yeah.
that's
No,
gratitude.
and I wanted to say something about that because I know we look at what's happening on social media, but you will never make me hate a black man.
Ever.
How do you rate women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
There's no easy way to say this. You're white.
That's the thing about this shit we live in. Since the late 90s, I believe that was the last of the really early mid 90s, 95, 96 was the last days of telling it like it was, putting no flex on it, putting no, it was what it was, still what it is type shit. Hold on, I'll do that.
Where's my baby?
You better watch out.
Last thing you done?
I told someone I was on birth control so they could purposely get me pregnant.
That's what's last thing you done?
I had my friends block my ex's car in a driveway so I could yell at him and kick his bumper. After that, we went to the girl's house that he was messing with.
So what was the last thing you done?
He wasn't responding to my text message, but he was posting on Instagram on his business account, so I reported it for fraud and misleading information.
So what's the last thing you done?
After me and my ex broke up, I made him a Grindr account.
So what's the last thing you done?
I filled a tanker with alcohol.
What's the last thing you done?
I've thought about testing someone's allergies to see what happens.
What's the last thing you done?
I got into it with my man and mama. I went to her house and I tried to run over her car.
I faked a pregnancy for months. I lied to him. I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Only because he broke my heart and I was just I'm gonna act like I'm pregnant. I told him the baby died, but I was never pregnant though.
What's the last thing you done?
I was messing with this one boy. It wasn't really going nowhere. I had hit up another boy and I spent the night with him.
So they lived in the same apartment?
Yeah.
The first one was out of pocket. I think we should alert the authorities.
Giving a guy and going to his house. You should not be going to his house unless you want your ex cracked. Some girls act so delusional. They'll be like, oh, he told me to come over to his house. He said he was going to cook me a good meal. I didn't think he was going to come on to me. Bitch, what you thought? Bitch, he wanted to crack your ex. That was in his mind. Don't be delusional. If you know you're not ready to get your ex cracked, don't go to his house.
Cost of an adult pass as of 2022, I believe, is $130. But y'all won't pay for a dinner date at Applebee's for 2 for $20 because that's gold digging if she expects you to pay, and she should split that bill with you. Y'all will buy a plane ticket to go to another country to pay a woman or a femme-presenting person to have adult relations with you, but won't go to therapy because that's a waste of money. But you won't go on dates with women that are not exclusive and having adult relations with you and pay for things for them because you don't want to be used for your money. You won't pay for a matchmaker or a lifestyle coach to help you work on finding a woman that would be a suitable partner for you. But you will go to another country and pay a human or a PIMP to give you access to someone that's probably age to exploit them in order to get yourselves off. This entire video, right? You're proudly holding up your passports as a flex on American women, specifically black women that are no longer co-signing to patriarchal BS and misogyny. That is a lot of you black men in this country, in order to show up.
What the fuck are you talking
that
about?
You have options. Much like when y'all ran to white women and said that they were the preferential women, much like how y'all ran to every other non-black woman and said that they were the preferential women, you may have found a couple of outlier black women pick-me's that were in their feelings, but the vast majority of us did not give two collectives rubbed together.
Shouts out to all the passport bros out there. Nobody can make black women more upset than you.
I know I'm about to get some heat for this, but I gotta say it, okay? Somebody just sent me a video.
Seen this shit already. I'm about to get some heat. Y'all should get all the heat.
Explain to me, please, how men are supposed to react to you.
The biggest thing I've learned in my 33 years of life is men respect standards. Even if he doesn't agree with your standards, he will always respect them if he's mature. So never lower your standards for yourself for anyone.
I'm sorry.
Welcome.
I don't know who you are. Why are you talking?
It's always the women who have already killed their chances in the dating market. I spend so much time trying to tell women to keep their standards as high as possible.
Nobody talks about how when you start dating those guys that are out of your league or above you, nobody talks about like how that shit makes you feel. Like as a woman, I don't want to say like, you know, I definitely do want a man that is above me, that can lead a great man. But, you know, nobody talks about how the niggas make you feel when they try to belittle you and make you feel like shit. And you should just be happy that them niggas is around. Nobody talks about that. And I'm just here to say that shit don't feel good. Okay? So I understand why us as women choose men that are projects and that we can fix up, because those men actually make us feel loved and cared for. When I'm dealing with a man that is above me, you know, more education than me, much wiser, comes from a better background than me, all of that shit, when it comes...
He doesn't like that high value men have a different type of edge and a different way of moving. They're far less tolerant as other men.
Hey, let's fucking...
Riley.
What?
I'm Riley.
Riley, how you doing, Riley?
I'm good.
Where you from?
I'm from Kentucky.
Okay, Riley, I let you know. Riley. What you were saying? Spin around, turn around. He wants you to spin around. Turn around again. One more time.
Type shit.
One more time.
You're a victim. What's up? What's up? I like your face.
You asked me a question.
Okay. Well, tell you what. So look, where you from?
Chicago. You know where the f I'm from.
How am I supposed to know that?
Man, you know where I'm from. You ain't know why the f you here. You ain't looked up nothing. Bye. How the f you don't know where I'm from? You talking to me? Get the f on.
Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. I don't know. How the hell am I supposed to know where the fuck you from? Don't nobody know about you. Ain't nobody just gonna look shit up. You nigga, light skin ass, you like mulatto with your light skin ass. Why your hairline so far back?
Personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
You come on a show where you know you're going to be talking to G Herbo, and you think that it'll be cute to act as if you don't know who he is or where he comes from? Very smart.
Yes, I have an accent because I ain't from here. I was born in Thailand, and I grew up in Georgia for a decade. And then I fucking moved to Nebraska. Ain't shit over there, by the way. How the hell y'all gonna tell me how I'm supposed to sound like? Do you want me to speak in broken English, bitch? The fuck? Or would you like for me to speak formally to you, sir? Fuck out of here, man.
What the hell are you?
So you're bored. Make this conversation less boring. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire, Brian?
Is that your best effort?
Sure.
In any case, you're not particularly adding to the conversation. You've been disrespectful this entire time. You're entitled, you're rude, you have TikTok brain, you cannot stay focused. We've only been live for an hour and a half or so. I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Okay.
So get up.
Shouts out to Brian on the Whatever podcast. I'm already starting to see his tolerance levels go down and down and down.
And most of you men, you guys have to learn something.
If you ain't sleeping or dating or messing with a woman, don't even look at her stories. Don't even like her photos. The second I see provocative photos that a girl is posting, unfollow, because I don't need that shit. I'm not thirsty and I don't give out free validation. My attention is very scarce. And if you want it, we either have to be dating or shit has to be happening. And you beta males need to have that same mindset. And all these women wouldn't have inflated egos because all you guys message them 24/7 on Instagram and comment that you would drink their bath water and all this other sim shit that I just, oh my God, I don't fucking get it.
Never date a man with potential. The truth is this, we all got potential. It's people in the graveyard with potential, okay? So many reach, but most don't.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Money ain't right,
Niggas in the graveyard got potential to what?
You for the reasons he can't prosper. It's gonna be all your fault. And don't let you be an ambitious woman. Oh, he's gonna try to humble you by hurting you. He's gonna use your possessions to attract broke women.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't think men understand how lucky they are when a girl actually likes them. Like, do you know how many unanswered texts I have, even from my relatives, family, whatever?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Like, if I text you back that same day, do you know how lucky you are?
What,
I don't think men understand this.
bitch?
Like, it literally takes me days, weeks to reply to some people.
Bitch.
I think that with the milk, with the older women, that's where you really learn.
I heard baby alien was in here. Come here, little puppy. Hey, baby.
Oh my goodness, what is going on right now?
Wow. Let me take care of that baby.
And
You
I'm
ready for
surprised.
this?
Yeah,
You ready for this?
Of course. Yo, I'm really surprised. I can't believe it.
This is probably proof that her and Joe Smith's marriage is over because now she's just leaning all the way back into her old 304 lifestyle.
If you are dating someone that you've been dating for a while, say you guys are deep in the relationship, maybe about a year or so, to the point where you feeling like, okay, it's time to take it to the next step, or just the fact that you really are into someone, that you really, are clicking and you like this person, they got a lot of traits that you like, and you get along really well. And the only thing that you find out later in a relationship, now you already at least a year in, the thing that you find out is that maybe back in the day, she had a train ran on her, or people that you knew. Would that change how you felt about her? Would you have a conversation with her? Or how would you handle that situation?
Break up would you be?
Jada was the woman that everybody wanted, and Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small.
I am saying to you,
To be like, you know what, big, you mine.
This is the shit that throw me right here.
Sure if this is true, but if it is, Will Smith should just go ahead and divorce Jada Pinkett Smith. This is probably what she's been holding over his head all this time.
You walk into a bar and you done 7 at the bar. It'll take a strong individual to be like, you know what, big, you mine now.
Actually, I would say a very weak individual, because a man that would take the woman that has a higher body count, he's actually insecure because he doesn't have a lot of options. Competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. And when we got that confidence, right, and we accomplish some things, then we have options. And then we have an abundance mindset. And we have the ability to be intolerant of female inadequacies. So females tend to always speak about, right, of certain males that tolerate poor behavior and whole behavior from these promiscuous women. Those are the males that don't have the ability to be intolerant of those females' inadequacies. You feel what I'm saying? A man that has the ability, that works for themselves, he's not dating a chick that's going to be smacking them in Walmart. He's not going to be dating a girl that's working. He's not going to be dating a girl that's out at the club all the time. He's going to be dating that girl that's chilling, not doing too much. Period.
What is the age range do you think you're attracted to?
35, 45.
We don't care what race, or is there a particular race?
No.
We don't care what race.
No.
We're going to pick any race. What is the minimum height? Don't lie. For the guy.
Minimum 5'10".
Minimum 5'10". We're excluding obese men, correct?
Let's be honest. Who wants to date a man?
Minimum income.
100K.
So we're talking about a man who is 35 to 45. He's not married. We're excluding anyone under 5'10". We're excluding obese men, and we're excluding men that make under $100,000 a year. Now, so my question for you is, what percentage of men in the United States do you think that is?
40%?
40% of men? It's less than 1% of men. It's less.
It's no joke out here, fellas. Most of these women are simply looking for a unicorn man that doesn't exist.
Let me tell you about a time I tried to leave my husband in Nigeria and walk away from him.
You're listening.
So we were out and about and we got into an argument, and I can't really remember what the argument was about now, but I remember I was really mad, and I was home and I asked him to pull over. I told him, I said, just let me out this car, just, you know, I'll walk.
That was actually her first mistake.
So after saying that over and over again and then trying to get out the car my own self, he stopped the car. And he was like, okay, get out. And even though I knew where I was at, I was like, I thought I knew where I was at. I was, you know, it seemed like we were close to where we were going.
Right.
And I could walk from there. So I got out of the car, not knowing at the time that my phone was connected to his hotspot, and I wouldn't have any service. So as I was packing my things to get out the car, I was saying what I had to say to him, fussing him and things like that, and he was saying, you know, what he had to say to me. And I got out the car like, you know, oh well. So he pulls off. And so I started, you know, trying to use my phone, and it just hit me, okay, I don't have any network. So I'm like, oh my God, did he really leave me?
Yes.
I started to panic. So this couple was walking like towards us, and I guess they heard us arguing, and they were looking at me like I was crazy, like I was a mad woman, because I was yelling. And so after Zeki pulled off, I was like, excuse me, can I use your phone? And they were just looking at me like something was wrong with me.
Because a few minutes ago, you were just acting ratchet.
Like I had two heads or something. Because I was really showing out, y'all. I was showing out. But they just kept walking. They didn't stop. They didn't say like, what's wrong? They were just looking like, what is wrong with this lady? And you know, usually y'all know I don't really talk in public. But I was talking that day, and I was like, excuse me, did y'all hear me? Can I use your phone? I just need you to use your phone. And you would have thought that they were deaf, because they were just like walking and staring at me and totally ignoring what I was asking them to do.
Yeah.
So after I saw that, you know, no one was going to help me, and I was afraid to ask anybody else to use their phone.
Get on with it, bitch.
I started walking in the direction that I thought that he was going, and when I got to the place where I thought where my turn was, I noticed it was not the same place. It looked like the place, but it was not the same place.
Man, get to
so
the
really
fucking point, man.
at. So at this point, I'm lost. Again, I started to panic. I was like, oh my God, where am I at? I was like, Lord, please, please. And I'm still pressing this phone like it's really gonna work. So